Man, dog lady life is over, man. feel what I'm saying? Nigga, her life is over. I told you niggas once before, and I'm gonna say it again. The moment you can't attract the opposite sex, the moment you cannot attract a love into your life or a sex partner into your life, excuse me, I'm burping. Your life is over. You're gonna spend eternity alone, man. You feel what I'm saying? Nobody wants to spend eternity alone, man. You feel what I'm saying? Some motherfuckers will spend their whole entire life alone. You feel me? Some motherfuckers will never get out of the situation that they're in, bro. They're just gonna have to spend their life alone, man. I want some nachos. I haven't had nachos in a minute. Yeah, I want some nachos. Some niggas, they're not gonna be able to find love, or I'm just saying, like some people will end up old and alone because down here on earth, let me tell you something. Down here on earth, the dating market is highly competitive. So a lot of guys won't be able to procreate. My homeboy Berto, because he can't find a girlfriend or a wife, he's dying. He done drank himself to death, bro. You feel what I'm saying? My homeboy Berto, he got out of the hospital. He's out of the hospital now, man. But because he doesn't have a girlfriend or a wife, he's drinking himself to death. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, I drink too, man, but I don't drink like them niggas. Cat and Berto, they drink from sun up to sundown. I don't do that. Yeah, I'll have some drinks, but I don't drink myself to death, man. I'll have about 1 beer and 5 shots, and I'm good. But Berto and Cat, they drink until the sun comes up, and they drink until the sun goes down. That's totally different from just having a few drinks, man. Some motherfuckers worry about me. I'm like, I'll never end up like Cat because I don't wake up in the middle of the night drinking and coping. It's cold out here, man. Whoa. This is like the coldest, I ain't gonna lie to you niggas, man. This is the coldest summer I have ever experienced in my entire life. I'm shaking. It's like it ain't supposed to be cold in July, bro. It's cold. I got my hoodie on, bro. It's cold in the motherfucker right now, you guys. And it's July. Oh, and the wind is blowing. Oh, it's fucking cold as fuck, nigga. In the middle of motherfucking July. What the fuck is going on here? I shouldn't be wearing a hoodie in July. It's cold, nigga. It's fucking cold, nigga. But we're gonna go get me a hot dog. I want a hot dog right now. No, nachos. That's what I want. Fuck a hot dog. I want nachos. That's less carb anyway. Nachos is less carbs. You know what I'm saying? A hot dog got more carbs because of the bun, man. But cat lady, let me tell you something about cat lady. Dog lady, I mean. This woman would never find another man as long as she lives. She gonna turn lesbo in a minute, man. She about to turn lesbian because she can't attract a man. She can't be with a man. She gonna be alone for the rest of her life. I guarantee. Dog lady would never find a man ever and ever. Let me tell you something. A lot of these females, their worst nightmare is not like, their worst nightmare is to be a dog lady. These females' worst nightmare is to not be able to attract men anymore. That's their worst nightmare. And that's why Cat is drinking from sun up to sun down. Dog lady. You feel what I'm saying? You know, dog lady is basically drinking her fuckings from sun up to sun down. Let me tell you something, bro. When I'm sleeping and I wake up in the middle of the night, sometimes back when I was sleeping next to Cat, because her camp is like on the other side of the wall. I don't sleep where her camp is. I sleep like 15 feet from her, right? And I can hear her cracking open what am I saying? I can hear her cracking open beers in the middle of the night, okay? I'm like, this bitch is cracking up. I'm sleeping. I'm not drinking, bro. I'm sleeping. I don't drink in the middle of the night. I'm sleeping, goddammit. I don't wake up to get a shot. Or I don't wake up to get a beer in the middle of the night. Nigga, I'm sleeping. You feel what I'm saying? I don't need that. But she's cracking open beers in the middle of the motherfucking night. Okay? She's cracking to forget her reality because she cannot attract a man. She can't attract a man. So she's cracking open beers every single night, every single day, left and right, cracking open beers because no man want her fucking ass, bro. When a woman can't attract a man, her life no more, her life is fucking over. Okay? Her life is over. Once a woman can't attract a man anymore, her life is over. She not married by the time she's 35, her life is over. If a woman is not married by the time she's 35, her life is over. Nobody's trying to marry her, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I have to repeat myself, because that shit is real. For you fucking females, if you're not married by the time you're 35, your fucking life is over. No man is trying to marry your monkey ass. Nobody's marrying a female over 35. You feel what I'm saying? She ain't attracting a man in her life anymore. You feel what I'm saying? Us men, nature is a little bit more forgiving because we can get our money right and we can start having babies. You know what I'm saying? We can start having families and shit like that, man. You feel me? You know. Us men, we can get the bread right, get our body right, and still, you know, and attract a woman in our life. Matter of fact, we don't really have to get our money right. We can just get our body right and still attract a woman in our life. We could be 40 and get with a woman that's 20. Let me tell you something about genuine. For all you motherfucking bitches out there that's hating on genuine right now, you motherfucking bitches can suck a huge dick, okay? Stop hating on my nigga genuine because he done found a 20-year-old female and he like 50-something. Stop hating on my nigga Genuine. Stop coming out here out of the woodwork, you motherfucking bitches, hating on Genuine. Stop hating on Genuine. Stop hating on this nigga, bro. He can start over. You bitches are done for. Once you hit a certain age, you're done. You ain't finding no man in your fucking life. Let me calm down. Get my fucking my blood pressure all up. People looking at me like I'm crazy. You know, stop hating on the Genuine. Stop hating on me because he done found a 20-year-old female. You females gotta understand. Young females are fertile, and they look better than you motherfucking bitches. You know, they got no wrinkles on their face. You know what I'm saying? You know, they ain't got no past baggage. Okay, we gotta get some nachos in this motherfucker. I want some nachos, nigga. Nigga, I want some motherfucking nachos. I ain't had no nachos in years. Last time I had nachos was like maybe like about a couple of years ago. That's the last time I had some nachos from 7-Eleven. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I work out. I fucking, take care of myself. I'm good, nigga. Work it off tomorrow. I fast tomorrow. I don't eat in the daytime anyway. But stop hating on Genuine because he done found a woman that's 20 years old. And you bitches are hating on this nigga, man. He's a predator. He's not. I'm like, stop all the bullshit. Because the reason why the reason why older men go after younger women is for fertility reasons. You women past 40 can't have kids like that, but the younger females can. What's up with the boss, man? I'm good. Stop hating on my motherfucking homeboy Genuine, because he done found a 20-year-old. Yeah, us men, we could start all over once we get 40, 45, 50, 55. We could still have a family. We could start over. You bitches cannot. Once you get a certain age, you're done for, bitch. Hey, boss man, what the nacho, what is boss man, thank you, man. Oh, they're giving the passenger tray now, huh? This is good. I like this. Come here, bro. It's kind of hard to do it when you do it when you're under the influence, huh? It's kind of hard to do it when you're under the influence. Yeah. I know I'm under the influence. Shit. It's hard for me to find everything when I'm up on the influence. Yeah. Boss man.
Ready, boss?
Yeah, ready. I'm about to get my muncho, man. I'm hungry.
You understand?
I think I get. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
Thanks.
Have a good night.
You too.
Men, we could start all over and start families in our like in our in our 30s, 40s, and 50s, and sometimes 60s. Motherfuckers be knocking females up and shit and having children. But when we having children, it's all about that young female because she can have more children than the older female can. And they're hating on Genuine because he's with a young female. In the female's mind, they're thinking that he's supposed to be with a woman his own age. But we're not attracted to women our own age. I keep telling you bitches that. Right now, because I'm in shape, I still got females in their 20s checking for me, man. I'll choose a woman in her 20s before I choose a woman in her 40s, man. I'm not attracted to women in their 40s. I'm not. Fuck you bitches in your 40s. I'm going after the 20-something-year-old. You can call me a predator all you want to, but fuck you bitches. And leave Genuine alone. Leave that nigga alone. Because he doing what he got to do. Why you niggas hating on Genuine? Leave that nigga alone. Leave Genuine alone. Because if it was on the opposite side, let's say a young female, a older female, and her an older female that's like 50 something, and she got with a man that was 20, it wouldn't have been no big uproar. They'd been like, oh, you go, girl. But as soon as a man do something like that, all of a sudden, this shit is wrong. Fuck you bitches. Fuck all you hoes. Fuck all you bitches. We getting young females in this bitch. And cat lady, the dog lady, her life is over. She can't get another man. She's finished, bro. She's turning into a lesbian, okay? That's what she's turning into. Because she can't get a woman. She can't get a man. If a woman is not married by a certain age, her life is over. But us men, we can still get married past 40, past 50. We could still do it. Our eyes don't change for young women. We're still attracted to young females. All you hoes hating on Genuine. You motherfucking bitches could suck a dick. Cause as we get older, we still like younger women. Fuck you bitches. Give a fuck, nigga. Oh man, we need some more chili and stuff. I need some more chili and I need some more chili and some more cheese. I need some more chili and cheese, man. This is not enough. Huh? I need some more chili and more cheese. Okay, that's enough. I got it up now. What's up with it? Yeah, she don't deserve my energy. Yeah, that's why I'm not over there right now, guys. I'm over here by myself, nigga. You think lately? Normally I'll be hanging out with Dog Lady right now, but I'm not hanging out with her, bro. I'm over here by myself. I'm going to sleep by myself. I'm eating some nachos. Man, I haven't had nachos in so long. The last time I had nachos was like 2 years ago. Hating on Genuine because he got a new woman. And she's 20. Boy, there was a huge uproar. Why you hoes don't want to leave us alone? When you be getting them young dudes, we don't be tripping about you. We wasn't talking about Keisha Coles and her young thing. That shit didn't even make the news. Keisha Cole and her young boo. That didn't even make the news. But all of a sudden, Genuine gets a young female, and then that shit makes front page. The women are still attracted to Genuine, by the way, even though he's 50-something. Women are still attracted to him. Let this man live his life. He only got so much years to live. Let this man live his life. Okay? When you females get a certain age, your life is over. You can't get another man. I'm sorry. It's over for you. If you're not married by the time you're 35 as a woman, it is over. Over. Because nobody's gonna marry a 35-year-old woman. Kat is 40. The dog lady, she's 43. Her life is over. Now, that's why she's miserable. They call her the dog lady around here. How many females want to be noticed as a dog lady? How many females want to be noticed or even recognized as a dog lady? No female. All females want to be married. They want to be in relationships. The last thing they want to be is a dog lady. That's the last thing they want to be. Matter of fact, it is some females' nightmare to be a dog lady. That's their nightmare, nigga. Life is over for a lot of females, man. The thing about nature, they give us a second chance, man. Genuine is starting a brand new family at 50. How many of you hoes can do that? Tell me. How, can a woman start a family at 50? No, she can't. Only a man can do that. You hoes, your eggs dry up. And we can start families at 50 something years old, like Genuine. He about to marry a 20 something year old. I mean, she 20. My bad. He about to marry a 20-year-old. And you hoes are hating. You hoes, you bitches who are past your prime, you hate. Okay? Notice, it's the women that are past their prime, they're the ones that hating. That's where it's coming from. It's coming from the older females. It's not coming from younger females. The younger females are like, yeah, girl, go ahead and get that bag. You older females talking about, see, Genuine, he ain't nothing but a predator. How is he a predator when the woman is of age? She's 20 years old. That is legal. How is he a predator, though, when it's legal? I'm just saying, bro. Fuck out of here. It's a predator in your eyes because you thinking he's supposed to be with a 50-something-year-old woman. He can't have babies with a 50-something-year-old woman. With us, it's about youth and fertility. I need her to have healthy babies. You old bitches can't have no healthy babies after a certain age. Once you turn 35, you're no good in society. Okay? You're no good. You're no good in society. Okay, that's why you become dog ladies and cat ladies. You become dog ladies and cat ladies after age 35. Welcome to the real world, okay? This is how we do things out here. You know what I'm saying? Your life is over after a certain age as a woman. You feel what I'm saying? Your life is over. Dog lady, her life is over. And that's why she's miserable, bro. And that's why she drinks from sun. That's the reason why she drinks from sun up to sundown. Hold on one second, guys. Okay, I'm done. get out of here, man. You don't get a second chance. Let me tell you something. You don't get a second chance as a woman. You get one chance, and that's it. You don't get a second chance as a woman. You get one chance, okay? That chance is from 18 to like 35. You get that chance, right? Us men, we get a second and third chance. Our second chance is in our 30s. No matter of fact, our fucking second chance is in our 40s. I mean, and then we get our third chance, which is in our 50s. We can still like have a family at in our 40s and 50s. Sometimes I seen motherfuckers have babies in their 60s. I'm like, that's irresponsible. How you gonna live long enough to see your kids grow? But women don't get a second chance, man. Once they hit a certain age, my guys, my homeboys, my home skillets, once they hit a certain age, they're not able to attract a mate no more. Their life is over. They become leftover females, like in China. A lot of leftover women over there, and they past 35, they're miserable. They coming home to nobody. I mean, they coming home like, hello, hear nothing but themselves in the echo. You know what I'm saying? And they're crying at night on their pillows, nigga. They're crying because they're so sick of being alone. And they call them leftover women, bro. You feel what I'm saying? They call them leftover women. And out here, they call them leftover women too, but they don't say it to their face. You see, you can't fight with nature. Nature gonna do nature gonna do what they wanna do. Or nature gonna do what they wanna do. You can't fight and argue with nature. Once a woman hit a certain age, and she hasn't found a mate, a husband, she is doomed to a life of solitude and by herself. It's over. It is over for cat lady or dog lady. She's never gonna find a husband that's gonna love her and cherish her. Her life is over. That's the reason why this raggedy dog lady bitch is drinking from sun up to sundown, because why? Her life is over. She can't find a mate. That's why the lesbian female is taking over. The lesbian woman is kicking in the door. You know what I'm saying? She's turning into a lesbian because no man want her, bro. That's a fucked up ass shit. This bitch is turning into a lesbian because no man want her. This bitch been out here for like years, and no Captain Save-A-Ho or no mangina has came to her fucking rescue. Normally, let me tell you, if a woman is homeless, there's simps and Captain Save-A-Hos that will come to her rescue and get her off the streets like, hey baby, you ain't supposed to be out here. Come live at my house. You got a coochie. Not with her, bro. Because she's so undesirable. She's invisible to most men. It's not that she's ugly on the outside, my brothers and sisters. It's the fact that she's ugly on the inside too. That's the reason why men are not taking her in off the streets. How many bitches out here, let me tell you something, if she was young Let me tell you, if little Seven was homeless and she was walking around with a sign, Captain Save a Hose will kick in from nowhere. Why? Because little Seven is 19 years old. 1920. She just graduated high school like 2 years ago. I remember. She was saying she graduated high school. That was back in 2024. That was like 2 years ago. She's about 19, 20 years old. The simps from nowhere would kick in like Bruce Lee and karate, Jackie Chan, Jet Li, okay, Chuck Norris, rest in peace to Chuck Norris, and rest in peace to Bruce Lee too. The simps and men will come out of nowhere because she's an old maid and she's way past her prime. Men are not trying to buy that. They're not trying to swoop her up off her feet, off the streets. That's the reason why she will remain out here, and she'll keep on aging and aging and aging, and to the point where like she's not, she's not available, or she's not what they call it. She's no longer marketable. That's what they call it, right? She's not marketable. Men are not trying to check her way. Men are not trying to get her off the streets. There was this one female, I remember her, man. She was in her 30s, though. She was like early 30s. She was very pretty. She was an Asian chick. She was on the streets. I remember she was about a 7 or a 6 in looks. She wasn't no 5, but she was around a 6 or a 7. Let me tell you something. She was pretty, man. She was outside sunbathing, outside her tent, out here in the streets. She was homeless. You know what I'm saying? And she was very pretty. She did not last on the streets 6 months, man. Some dude came along and took her off the streets, bro. She was like early 30s. She was like 32, 33 years old. And that's still early. That's like, you could do something with a female that's in her early 30s. So you could marry her and take her in. She's still moldable at 30 years old. But once, for some reason, when these bitches get past 35, it is a wrap. No man is trying to marry them, bro. They're gonna spend eternity by themselves, unmarried, no children. And Kat, she ain't got no children, so she's heading toward an old age with no children to take care of her in her old age. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? She's undesirable, and she's mad at me because I'm still desirable to young females. You feel what I'm saying? She's mad at me because I'm still desirable, and she's not desirable anymore. Nobody's checking for her ugly ass. Ain't nothing but an ugly lesbian. That lesbian is self-fired too. The ones that that one lesbian that come over and give her food and cat food and dog food every now and then. Cause that's what that lesbian do. She come over and give her food, cat food and dog food, okay? But she can't build nothing with no lesbian. She can't have a family with a lesbian. She can't have children with a lesbian. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? So, what I'm trying to say is her life is over. And I'm going to stop going over there. Tonight, I'm not kicking with dog lady. I'm going straight to sleep right now. What time is it? It is 9-something. It is my bedtime right now. I'm tired. I just had me some nachos. I'm going to sleep. Her life is over, bro. Us men, we got a second chance at life. Bro, we could get the bag and start families all over again. My homeboy Dante, he had 2 or 3 kids already. And I said, man, you can have some more. He's like, man, I'm 54. I'm like, bro, you can start all over again and have some more kids. You know what I'm saying? You probably got about a good 25 years to live. You can have some more kids. It's the women that can't have any kids, man. It's the women that get a certain age and their life is over with finding a man. Okay, they got a time limit. Whether you like it or not, or whether you believe it or not, these women out here, they got a time limit. It's like tick, 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 find a man, find a husband, or you're not gonna never find a husband, you know what I'm saying? They got into 35 to find a husband. And some of them, they get to be 30, and they start like being, you know, they start worrying and shit. I'm like, but you only got 5 more years left. It's like, you feel what I'm saying? You was doing all that playing in your 20s, but then you get to your 30s and now you real about settling down. It's already too late. By the time a woman gets to be 30, see, the thing is, finding a partner, it takes time, it takes years of sniffing people out and figuring out what you don't like and what you do like. You feel what I'm saying? It takes time. So within that 5-year period, let me tell you something. Let's say a female, she start getting serious about 30 to find a husband. You know what I'm saying, right? She let like her 20s just pass her by when she was the most desirable. Let's say she say, oh, I'm serious about finding a man right now. I'm in my 30s. My eggs are drying up. I gotta fucking find a man or something. But guess what, niggas? Guess what? Guess what, niggas? By that time happens, most men who are trying to find a wife, they want to marry women in their 20s. They don't want to marry women in their 30s and shit, bro. And in their 30s and 40s. They're like, no, we passing the women up. But, so now it's harder for her to find a husband because she's already 30. And even if she find a guy, let's say she find a guy that's like 35, 40, ready to settle down. That guy has already had kids by another woman by the time he gets to be 35. Especially if he's high value, if he has money. Yeah, he's already got kids by another woman. You feel what I'm saying? The men that they want, that's financially secure. Okay? Now she got to deal with somebody else's kid. Now she got to deal with a high value man that has kids already. You feel what I'm saying? Because she don't want the guys that's in their 20s. They haven't achieved anything. They're too young. You know what I'm saying? You know, her standards have went up throughout the years because she's looking for a husband. You feel what I'm saying? And then the years, even if she finds somebody within that 5-year period, it might not work out. So now she spent like 2 or 3 years of her life with that person. And now she's 33 years old. She found out that it wasn't gonna work out. So now she wasted 3 years. Now she's 33. Time is ticking. The beads on the motherfucking forehead is getting bigger. Okay, the sweat on her fucking forehead is dripping. You know, she's sweating. She's nervous. She's looking at the clock constantly, all the time. You know what I'm saying? Now she's 33, she only got a few more years left. She meet another man, it don't work out. She passed 35, it's over. You see, a woman, if she would have fucking like started looking for a husband in her 20s, she would have had time to bump her head and make mistakes. If she started to look for a husband around 23 or 24 years old, she would have had time to bump her head and make mistakes and be married by the time she's 30. You know what I'm saying? She made those mistakes. She didn't like that guy. She didn't like it. So now, you know, she had some failed relationships or whatever. You feel me? She got some failed relationships, and now she's 27, but she bumped her head quite a few times. So now, you know, she's seasoned basically like steak. She's already seasoned. She knows what she wants and she knows what she don't want by the time she's 27. So she's married about 20. She went through all the fucking heartaches and the mistakes and all that shit in her 20s and her early 20s, and now she knows what she wants and she's ready to get married in her late 20s. And now she's married in her late 20s because she spent years bumping her head, figuring out what she don't like. What's up with it, Jamie? Figuring out what she don't like and what she do like. You feel what I'm saying? So she had time. If she would have got to, if she would have started looking for a husband in her early 20s, she had time to bump her head. But when a bitch start getting around late 20s and 30s, she start getting 30 years old. Now she's serious. By the time she get 30, now she got 5 years. She don't have time to bump her head. If she bumps her head a couple of times and it doesn't work out, you know what I'm saying? She's gonna be 35 already, man. And then she doesn't have any more time to bump her head and figure out the mistakes and make mistakes. You feel what I'm saying? She don't have time to do that. That's why I said women should be trying to look for a husband around age 25 so she could have time to bump her head and make mistakes. You feel what I'm saying? But a lot of these females, they fall into that feminist agenda, talking about they don't need a man. She don't need to like listen to a man authority, but she could listen to a lesbian bitch authority, but don't want to listen to a man's authority. Okay? You know what I'm saying? You know, and then they end up alone, old and alone. How many leftover women they're complaining on these? Matter of fact, I'm gonna listen to some leftover women channel right now. I'm gonna listen to some of these bitches crying. They past 35. They can't find a man to marry. Their life is over. I'm gonna listen to that shit right now. I'm gonna get to the spot right now. I'm gonna lay down. I'm going to sleep. Going to sleep early. Going to sleep early. And I'm gonna listen to these leftover women channels. And they crying. They like, man, I go to sleep alone. I eat alone. I go to the movies alone. I go to the park alone. I'm alone, and I'm fucking desperate. You know what I'm saying? I'm desperate for a man. These women are hurting over there in China. I'm telling you, these men are not marrying these women, bro. They get a certain age, and then they full of regret. These hoes are full of regret, my brothers. They chase that career throughout their whole entire life. Okay? They chase that career. Chase that career the whole entire life, nigga. And now, guess what? No man want them, bro. No man want they fucking raggedy stomped down ass. Nobody want they motherfucking monkey ass. You feel what I'm saying? Nobody wants her ass, bro. That fucking dog lady. You know what I'm saying? If motherfuckers better not be in my spot, motherfucker over here stealing and shit, he gotta get the fuck up out of here. You stealing in my spot, you gotta get the fuck out of here before I stump a mud hole in your motherfucking ass. You ain't stealing in my spot, nigga. You over here stealing in my spot, you gotta get your monkey ass out of here before I thump your motherfucking monkey ass into the ground. And get your monkey ass up out my fucking spot, motherfucker. You ain't supposed to be here. Before I stomp your motherfucking ass in the ground, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You ain't stealing my shit, motherfucker. Get your body, bitch. Beat your fucking ass. You motherfucker. Marty Con, get the fuck out of here. Puto. You gonna leave? Okay. You ain't gonna leave? Okay, all right. Let me get my mace out, man, because I gotta mace this motherfucker, man. So you ain't gonna leave, right? You ain't gonna leave out my spot, right? You ain't leaving, right? You ain't leaving? You ain't leaving. So you ain't gonna leave. You ain't gonna leave. I said leave. You leave, bro.
Okay.
Leave. Before you get sprayed, bro. For real. Out my spot. You stealing around here, bro. I don't like stealers. I don't like thieves. Told this motherfucker he can't be around here. Motherfuckers tweakers, yeah. That guy was stealing. That's why I want him around here. He was stealing people's shit. Thief. We already kicked him out of the spot already, and he came back. I don't want no thieves around here, man. But we all trying to survive around here. You out here stealing people's shit. Get your thieving ass out my spot. Now, if he wasn't stealing, he could stick around. But if you a thief, you can't be around people's camp. We kicked his ass. We kicked his ass out long time ago. You feel what I'm saying? We kicked him out, and I thought he had left. He came back like a little bitch. You know what I'm saying? When we camping out here, we trying to survive. We don't need nobody stealing. We don't need nobody stealing somebody's shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You stealing people's shit. If you wasn't a thief, man, then we could stick around. You know what I'm saying? But we're a little camping community, so we weed out the thieves and stuff and people who steal. We kick them out of the camp. They're no longer welcome around. They start. And this motherfucker, get your fucking ass out of here, bro. Before I stump a mojo on your ass. And then walk it dry like Stone Cold Steve Austin, I mean. You still here, bro? I told your monkey ass. Where my fucking goddamn shit at? Here. He still ain't moving. You ain't shit about. I'll stump a mud on your fucking ass, bitch. This motherfucker was stealing this shit, bro. Nah. Get your ass out my spot. Out here. If he would never been stealing, he'd been able to stick around, man. You know what I'm saying? But we caught him stealing our shit. And that's why he wasn't welcome back no more. We all trying to survive. We don't need thieves around the camp, man. And he's still not moving. I told this motherfucker he gotta move. Man, I told your fucking ass, bitch. I told you, you fucking Marty Kong, motherfucker, you fucking VI. I told you to fucking leave, you fucking bitch. You ain't left. Get your shit up out of here, man. Fucking viado, Money Con, puto. Fuck out of here. Told your fucking monkey ass to leave from this spot, bro. You stealing people's shit. You gotta leave. Fucking faggot. No, he was stealing shit, bro. He's a stealer. He's a thief. He can't be around here. Fucking faggot. Get your faggot ass up out of here. We don't want no thieves around here. I took out my mace. Gonna mace his ass, man. He gotta leave. What time is it? I told his monkey ass he gotta leave. Can't be here. The thing is, we can't trust him. Now the thing is, he was around for like a little bit, right? And then we wasn't tripping because we thought that he was cool. You know what I'm saying? And he was to camp on the second floor and shit. And then we let him camp there because, you know, everybody trying to survive. Everybody homeless, everybody's trying to get around, but he was, one night I came across this motherfucker was trying to steal something from one of the camps out here, man. And we chased his motherfucking monkey ass out of here. We told him we couldn't come back because he was stealing, and he came back like a little bitch. You know what I'm saying? He was stealing this shit, so we had to kick him out. And he came back just now, and I told him he gotta leave. Like, bro, I told that nigga, if I see you around here again, bro, it's gonna be a problem because we don't want no thieves around here. And we kicked him out like about 6 months ago, and he came back like a little bitch. So, whatever. I'm not a mean person, bro. It's the fact that he was stealing. That's the reason why I got pissed off. He was the same nigga that was stealing shit. And if I leave my shit here, I want to know that my shit is being protected and nobody's stealing stuff. So anytime you see a motherfucker that's stealing, you got to kick him out of your camp. You know what I'm saying? You got to kick him out. Because they'll be stealing again. Once they get caught stealing, they got to get kicked out of the camp for good. They can't come back. You know what I'm saying? That's why I got pissed off just now, man, to get him out of the camp. Because he's a fucking goddamn stealer, man. He's a fucking thief. You know what I'm saying? Okay, all right. So let me get some sleep, guys. I'm very tired. I'm wiping off my feet right now. I always wipe my feet off, man, with like body naps. You know, wet naps or whatever they call them. I'm gonna wipe my feet off, man, cause ouch. Ooh, that's just. Oh. Sorry, guys. I'm wiping off my goddamn feet. You always gotta do this, man. Even when you're homeless, man, you gotta fucking wipe your feet off. every time you sit down, and then change your socks at least like every 3 days. Change your socks. You don't have to change your socks every day, but at least once every 3 days. Basically, twice a week, change your socks because your feet can get fungus on them and shit. And then like wash your feet, keep them clean. Keep your feet clean because you gotta walk in them motherfuckers, man. You gotta walk on your feet so you can keep your feet clean and keep new shoes. Don't like don't wear your shoes until they get holes in them. If you see your shoes starting to wear out, get some brand new shoes. Cause you get your shoes get holes in them. If glass get in your feet, that's a wrap. Cause you need your feet to walk around. You know what I'm saying? You don't want nothing to happen to your feet. What's up with it? You know. And that guy, I wasn't being mean to him, bro. It was the fact that he got caught stealing in our camp. So that's the reason why I went off on him, man, just now. It's like, man, we got stuff here that we're trying to protect, and last thing we need is a thief. You know what I'm saying? Like one time I seen him upstairs, like trying to go through cat stuff, and I was like, what, bro? The dog lady, he was trying to go through her shit. I called him one time. You know what I'm saying? Why was he upstairs looking through her shit? You know what I'm saying? And then I think with me and Dog Lady, we both got together and we kicked him out. Back when me and Dog Lady was cool, we both kicked him out and he came back. We both kicked his ass out. He's another incel, a guy that's gonna stay out here for the rest of his life. You know what I'm saying? Some people are destined to stay alone by themselves. You feel what I'm saying? Some people would never find a mate. Some people would never find a husband or a wife. It's in their destiny to stay alone for the rest of their life. That's just the way it is, man. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? They're, it's in their destiny to stay alone by themselves for the rest of their life, bro. They're not gonna recover from that. You know, Dog Lady and this guy right here that I just kicked out, he gonna spend the rest of his life alone here on Earth, bro. They're not gonna never find anybody. They're not gonna find a love or a companion or nothing like that. They're not gonna find companionship. Their life is over with that, bro. Your life is over. You can't find a companion. It's over with. It's over. You know what I'm saying? Because your life is about finding a companion and passing on your genetics and passing on your genes. That's what life is about. You feel what I'm saying? That's what life is about. Anyway, I'm gonna end this live. You guys have a good night. Cause I gotta go to sleep. You guys have a good night. Peace out. Take care. He's done. As a Mr. 28 years. Yeah, Mr. 28 years been done. It's been done with that guy, man. And these people are bitter, man. You gotta stay away from them too, man. Like, I noticed that people who it's over for, they're they're bitter, and they would never get out of this situation. No matter how hard they try, they'll never get out. Their destiny to be alone for the rest of their life. That's their destiny, man. You guys have a good night. I'll see you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.